I'm here to share with you guys the innovation from Michael and Bart Bellon. They are the inventors of the Chameleon III-B and the owners of Martin Systems. And with their invention, they addressed a very serious problem. So as of March 15th, 2021, the Black Box style e-collar is now outdated. And one of the disadvantages that we did see is 95% of dog owners who use the Black Box style e-collar, they tend to overstimulate their dog because they don't know if they have contact or not. And that's a major disadvantage. If you have a dog that has long hair, if you have a dog that has thick hair, it's hard to know whether this device is actually touching your dog's skin and making contact. We get this because the Black Box was created about 21 years ago. So we're dealing with outdated technology that doesn't have any innovation and has been unchanged for 21 years. What does this give us? We don't have access to an app. This is 2021. We can't connect to this by our phone. It doesn't let us adjust any type of settings. We don't know the battery life. This doesn't tell us the temperature check, and if our collar is lost, we can't locate it. This doesn't allow us to know if we have contact measurement for our dog, and let me go a little bit into that. Contact measurement meaning that if your dog has long hair or thick hair, what tends to happen is the owners put it on a little bit too loose or too tight, and the dog, when stimmed, moves his neck, and now it's not touching and there's no contact. And you will sit there with your remote and start to raise the stim because you think your dog is being disobedient, but you actually have a smart dog, and what he's doing is he's turning it off. Now, if you have it on too tightly around your dog's neck, one or two things are gonna happen. He's gonna start running, he's gonna play with his friends, and the collar is gonna flip up, and he's gonna be very far away, and you're gonna think he's gonna be disobedient, and you're gonna raise your remote, or the collar is gonna flip down. One of the two. That's usually what happens. So that's another disadvantage. No contact. Now you're in the 95%. With this technology, you don't get SSC. So this does not know if your dog is wet, if your dog is dry, if your dog has long hair, if your dog has short hair. The output is going to be the same. It doesn't adjust because it's old technology. Now the battery life, people that use this full charge, we know that we get about 3 days out of it, and there's no wireless all-in-one button. I control everything from my finger kick. You guys have to go and reach and fumble for the remote. Now, what does Martin System offer us? Well, we get out of the 95%. By buying the Chameleon III-B, we're no longer in the 95% because Martin Systems did address a lot of the disadvantages from the Black Box. We have the ability to connect to the Chameleon III-B by Dogify app. On our app, it's going to display the battery, is going to display the temperature. We're going to disable any setting that we want. And the collar also comes with induction charging. The app is going to let us know if we have contact on our dog or not. That's very important. Once we know we have contact, then we know that the device is working. And in comparison to the Black Box, the way that the Chameleon III-B is designed, if your dog has long or thick hair, it's never going to flip. It's not designed that way. That's a patent for the Chameleon III-B. Consistent, reliable stim. Once we have contact, now the Chameleon is so smart that it's going to measure your dog's skin 20 times in 1 second to determine whether your dog is wet, whether your dog is dry, whether your dog has long hair, whether your dog has short hair, and it's going to adjust with your dog in any weather condition. The battery life, another patent, new high technology. The battery life on here allows for a small battery to give you about 7 days of battery life. In comparison to the Black Box, which is about 3 days, you get 7 days. And this technology is only going to get better. We have an all-in-one finger kick wireless button. I can control everything from the tip of my fingers. These are all the advantages from the Chameleon system and the Martin system, the Chameleon III-B, that I wanted to go over. Everyone who wants to get out of the 95% should buy the Chameleon III-B, and I want to take a little bit closer look at both of these side by side with each other. Looking at them side by side, this is unchanged for 21 years, no app, no temperature check, no contact measurement, no consistent reliable stim. And if you have long hair or thick hair, the collar tends to flip up on your dog and you will overstimulate your dog, causing you to be in 95% of owners who overstimulate their dog. We have the invention from Michael and Bart Bellon that solves all of those problems. You can connect to the app. The collar is not designed to flip. The app will let you know, and the device itself, if you have contact measurement, and the Chameleon III-B will know if your dog is wet, if your dog has long hair, if your dog has short hair, and it'll adjust to any weather condition. All of these reasons is why I choose to side with the Martin Systems. Martin Systems and the Chameleon III-B, it was designed strictly for your animal's welfare in mind. This is what I use for my dog, and this is everyone that's using the Black Box style e-collar should upgrade to the newest technology that we have out. This is 21 years old. It's time for an upgrade. This is the best way that I could explain the disadvantages of the Black Box e-collar and all the advantages of the Martin Systems. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I will answer them. And also, if you guys are interested in the Chameleon III-B, link in the description. Everybody have a nice day.